guys, Kelly here with a start to finish video, but I'm still having some problems with my camera, so unfortunately some of it didn't record. So I'm going to do my very best to talk you through what exactly it is that I'm doing. So I start with a frame that I got free with a craft magazine that my mother-in-law bought me, and this that I'm painting on it now is just some gesso. I actually end up doing 3 coats of gesso on the front and 2 on the back. I'm using my heat gun to dry in between the coats just to speed up the process a bit. And these holes that you can see on the back of the frame here are to stand the frame up with the little wood peg that came free with the frame. So what I'm about to show you in the next frame is that I used some texture paste and 2 different masks to mask over the frame. One of them is a Saar Crafters mask and the other one is by a Dutch company which I believe is called Dinky Doo, and I'm just drying the texture paste here. Unfortunately, the next bit that the camera lost was me spraying the frame with my Lindy sprays. And what I'm doing here is just adding a little bit of Inca Gold in Platinum over the top, but this didn't really show very much. The Lindy sprays I used predominantly were Cape Cod Coral and Whale Watch Blue because they're really the colours that I was going for. I also used a little bit of Gregorius Grey just to give it a bit of extra shimmer. What you can see me doing here is just going around the edge with the paint dabber just to get rid of any of that massive overspray around the sides. What I'm doing now is using the paint dabber just to add some spots of paint over the frame to give it some extra added texture. Now I've pulled out a very old Prima stamp from my stash and I'm using StazOn ink and I'm just adding that stamp randomly in random places. What I then do is rub over that with some white acrylic paint just to dull it down a little bit once it's all dry. What I'm doing now is using the Lindy's in Cape Cod Coral just to add some splashes to the front of the frame. Then I actually put a brush inside the bottle and brush the Cape Cod Coral all around the sides of the frame just to make it gel together better. Next I've grabbed some flowers from my stash and they're either I Am Roses or Wild Orchid Crafts in a matching peach tone and a sort of steel blue, and I'm just arranging them around the frame. I want to keep this frame quite simple so that the main focus will be the picture once you put the picture in, but I'm just doing my best to decorate it a little bit. Those hip rosebuds there I actually got from eBay on the recommendation of a friend. Here I'm just finishing off the frame with the last of the flowers, and there will be some still photos at the end just to show you a lot more of the details and how the frame stands and what I ended up with. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Bye.